Welcome to the Howe Bulldogs Coaches Show with Zack Hudson, brought to you by FBC Howe. Now, let's go to Monty Walker with the Bulldogs head coach.
Coach, last Friday night, Gunner came in and brought their state championship and their team speed, and it was pretty remarkable to see how much speed they had on the field.
It is, and they're a good football team. There's no doubt about that. We actually did some really good things. We saw some places where our passing game is going to help us, and we're just in the early stages of that. And trying not to put too much on a freshman quarterback, but Gunner's impressive. They're going to be impressive. Me and a whole lot of other people believe they're better now than they were in December of last year. So, it's a good game because it raises the bar for us, and we know now where we got to be, and it's kind of a deja vu of last year, and so I'm not freaking out about it or anything else. I thought our team recovered well last year, so we're going to see what happens.
Well, you said there were some good things that happened in the game. I thought one of the things you were able to find out about another helping Stell might be able to help you.
Yes, JC showed up around the ball a whole lot. He was getting better in the scrimmages we saw, and we put him out there playing a key spot, playing linebacker, and he missed some tackles like everybody else did, but he was around the ball all night long, and that's a big factor for a linebacker, to be around the ball all the time, and we're looking forward to him growing up even more every week, and I think in 5 weeks he's going to be a whole lot better, and but he is another helping Stell. They just won't go away, so we're going to have a lot of them.
Well, you came away with a few injuries from the game, and anytime you get in a game with a state champion type caliber team, there are going to be some injuries, it seems. And how's the health of the team now?
We're okay. Both injuries were kind of lingering injuries from before. Nothing happened that they caused. That's still a violent game when Gunner had 3 kids on the sidelines with shoulder pads off with ice bags on. It happens, and when 2 physical football teams go out there, but we'll be fine. We just kind of after 2-a-days and some good scrimmages and everything else, you're going to have some lingering injuries on that first couple of games.
So I think a lot of people want to know the dynamics of what happens with Callie Vick. Is she in the clubhouse? Is she separated from the team? How does that work?
Well, we kind of separate her, when we get here, while people are getting dressed and stuff like that. But, as far as once everybody's dressed, she comes in with everybody and, listens to the team speech and all that kind of stuff. But it's just before pregame is when she's separated. But other than that, most stadiums have ladies' restroom that's close to the locker room, so it's really not that big a deal. She was already helped us out in the summer and things like that, so the kids are used to her and everything else. So it really has not been a big deal, and she's got a great attitude, and she'll be good for us.
What was her attitude after the kicks?
Well, none of them were her fault, and so it's and she knows that, and we got to get the snap and hold before we do anything else. And once again, we had 7 guys out there that never took a varsity snap last year on offense, and 7 guys on defense that never took a varsity snap. So it was a big stage to go out your first game and have to play Gunner and do all that. But the more we watch film, the more I look at what we do, try to fix us, and not worry about everybody else. We did a lot of good things. We didn't get pushed around. We just have to learn how to control everybody's speed, and our passing game is going to allow us to do that. I think everybody saw that we had some open people, and we were able to get them the ball sometimes. But we're just in a very early stage of that. Our kids still don't understand spacing and things because they're not used to it. So the more we work it, the more we get used to it, I think it's going to help us out a ton.
A year ago, this game against Bowie was kind of a rebound game, and I guess we're in the same situation. What do you expect to see tonight from Bowie?
They're going to be big, very physical, exactly what they were last year. I think they're more of a solid team across the board. Last year, I think they had, 1 or 2 more explosive kids where they might not have this year, but I think they're better across the board. So we have to step up and play, and there's no easy cakewalks on our schedule. So, it's going to be a tough game. It's at their place, and their first game at home, so they're going to be up and ready to go. And they kind of got the raw end of a game Friday night also. So, both teams are looking to bounce back and try to get on a win streak and all that. So it'll be a good one.
We've talked about once before that the bus ride and maybe road games are good for the team, maybe a bonding experience. Do you still believe that?
Well, I think road games are always good. You don't have the distractions you do at home. Sometimes there's volleyball games going on, and the way our school and everything's set up, our locker room's right next to the gym, and there's always people in the hallways and stuff, and it's just there's always something going on. And when you get on the road, we'll leave about 3:20 before school even gets out, and it's about us and the team, and it's not about what everything else is going on. So I think, especially in the early stages of a team like this, where you have a lot of young kids that haven't played a lot of varsity experience, it's good to get those distractions out of the way. And we got 2 road games coming up, so I think it'll be good for them to learn how to not be distracted and learn how to separate things, before game.
Don't forget, we want everyone to attend the games on Friday nights, but if you can't make it, you can listen to the game tonight on howeenterprise.com. And if you're in the stadium and take your headphones, you can listen to it on 90.3 FM. For everyone who's been a part of this one, I'm Monty Walker. So long.